bring in another hand. She's doing a great job as always. Guys, I'm from a small Midwestern town. It's one of those shithole towns that nobody's ever heard of. It's called Staten Island. Right, Staten Island. They hate us there. They call us the Forgotten Borough. Right, even Santa Claus doesn't come to Staten Island for Christmas. His elves refuse to make heroin. Speaking of drugs, I have 5 kids. I know that's a lot of kids. So many kids, my wallet has stretch marks. You can't discipline kids now, right? The other day, my son came running up to me begging for candy. All I did was tell him no. 2 minutes later, Child Protective Services was kicking my front door in. My son is 28. I wonder if Safe Haven has an age limit. You guys know what Safe Haven is, right? You have a child, you don't want it, you drop someplace safe, no questions asked. Are there going to be any questions asked if I go to a firehouse and I leave my mother? Every Sunday I bring my mother to church. They just give her back. I don't know how church made the list of safe places. As a kid, I went to church every Sunday, and every Sunday I got beat up by a bully. Right? To this day, I remember that bully's name. Father Stanley. No, that wasn't the priest. My father's name is Stanley. Oh, you can drop kids at a hospital. That's a safe place. Just not the Veterans Hospital. I go there. I went in for a CAT scan. They still use real cats. I had to get a colonoscopy. Gets quiet, right? At a normal hospital, probably where you guys went, you were asleep for the whole procedure. At the VA hospital, I had to push the camera in. Speaking of pains in the ass, my mother's name is Dolores. If you know Spanish, you know Dolores means pain in Spanish. If you know my mother, she proves it. My mom, she's a 100% Italian, can't cook. There's a silence again. Right? That should be scientifically impossible. Does the cooking gene skip a generation? Like red hair or schizophrenia? She puts cheese on everything. That's her cooking go-to move. She used to serve me Captain Crunch Parmesan. I used to love Captain Crunch. Right? Do you know the Russians have their own like knockoff version of Captain Crunch? They call it Comrade Crunch. It's just a box of dirt. My mother's cooking was so bad, by the time I was 7 years old, I thought my real dad was Chef Boyardee. Right? I'll go visit my mom now. I don't, for Mother's Day, I don't bring her flowers. I bring her a can opener. It's funny, she gave me my name, Darin, D-A-R-I-N. My whole life, I haven't gotten a birthday card from her with my name spelled correctly. My last birthday, she just wrote it out to my son. And spelled it S-U-N. But that's right, I spelled her name correctly on my phone, on the contact list. Scam likely. I'm bashing my mom. I love my mother to death. She just won't die. No matter how much dynamite I blow off in her face, it just makes her look a little more Wile E. Coyote. Oh, my mom. I love her to death. It's nuts. Yeah, you know what? She's got a crazy hairstyle. It's like a 1970s movie hairstyle. Like a 1970s zombie movie. If I had to describe her hairstyle, it would be grizzly bear attack victim. It's crazy. The other day I walked in on her. She was combing her hair. She still uses real cats. All right, guys, it's my time. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of the show.